So today we are going to do electric fuel flap actuator on Tata Safari Dicor. Here it is located. So first thing we have to do is we have to remove this plastic screw holding on the actuator side. Keep this safe. So just at the back side of the fuel filler neck, we have to remove the interior trim panels. But before we can actually remove the interior trim panels, we have to remove this jump seat, and for that you have to break loose 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 13 mm nuts. I've already broken them loose, they were tight. So jump seat out of the way. This is my aftermarket parking sensor system because this car doesn't come with one. So now what you have to do is remove 1 2 3 these 3 screws, because we have to open this trim panel. Fuel flap door is exactly behind it, and one more screw at the rear footwell, I guess. So let's remove this. Okay, this side has a notch, so that means we have to open 1 2, at least 2 of it. So as you can see, the whole panel now can move. So the next thing is fold down the seat and address the front of the trim panel. And yes, we do have one more screw we need to open, because this trim panel get tucks underneath it. It's in the rear left door. I guess that's quite obvious. So now we have to remove the trim panel. So now at this point you can stop disassembling the trim panels, because the fuel lid actuator is perfectly accessible to work upon, but I have to show it on camera, so I have to remove the complete trim panel. But you can stop right here and open your fuel lid actuator. So the trim panel completely removed, and this is your fuel lid actuator. Can you see it? Okay, let me turn the flashlight on. And this is your fuel lid actuator, held on by two 10mm bolts, one coupler and a steel wire, because Tata engineers have already thought of it that it's an actuator and sometimes it can get stuck. So in a situation where you are stuck with a actuator, or you can say you are stuck with a stuck actuator, you can just pull this tab here. Okay, let me try. And it will pull the cable and release the actuator manually. And this is the fuel lid actuator of Tata Safari. So that is how you open it. So after removing, how can we check it that this part is working or not? As you can see, there are 2 pins, one negative, one positive. So straight ahead connected to a battery, one positive, one negative. If it makes sound, when it's okay, the plunger will move like this. It will make the same noise when you connect it to a source of power. By source of power I means battery, nothing else. So this is the cable I was talking about. This is a manual release because actuators have a tendency to get stuck sometimes, so it can be helpful. You can find this cable either tangling or maybe got loose somewhere in your left tail lamp cover. So that's how you change a fuel flap actuator on a Tata Safari, and I guess it's same for the Xenon as well. Don't forget to put this back on.